Last time on Death Mark 2.
I'm attracted to you, Spirit Doctor. With you saying you're attracted to me, are you the departed? When did that happen? How did that get there? Yay? Outside the window! Dear Student Council? She's back. Is she evil or is she trying to help us for some reason? I don't know. The white hair and the mark on Hime's face? Other people can't see them. This must be the doll's curse. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to Death Mark 2. So I'm a little pissed because I started this chapter. I was a good 20 minutes into recording when I realized I had my phone went off, and so I realized, oh, I need to silence my phone. I looked over, and guess what? I wasn't recording audio, just video. So, yeah, for some reason, my mouse has been double-clicking lately. So, apparently when you double-click the record button, the little cursor on my recording software moves, but it doesn't actually record anything. So, I know a couple of things that are gonna happen, so if I don't seem all that surprised and everything, you'll understand why. It's just really annoying because, now you're not gonna get, my best reactions and everything, and that pisses me off. But either way, last time, Doryu and Michiho asked us to look into the pool, found out that Ribbon, Kyoko Takai, her spirit was haunting the pool because she was looking for her ribbon even after death. We found it and, pacified her spirit, which was good. And then the departed apparently kidnapped Doryu and Michiho. And we found out probably one of the reasons that they were targeted, not only is because, they're getting closer to us, but also because of the fact that, and I thought this was really cool, by the way, Michiho's white hair and the mark on Doryu's face, no one else can see them. They're part of a curse, because apparently they accidentally unsealed that doll. But I don't know why. My gut is telling me that doll is not evil. I don't know why. Don't ask. I don't understand myself. But there's a big part of me that just thinks that the doll isn't as evil as, we're being led to believe. Even though, obviously, of course, Michiho and Doryu would think so. Either way, we have resolved to continue the investigation by ourselves. So, moving on to the next chapter. A few days have passed since the incident at the clock tower. K Hospital is surprisingly empty for midday. Forgive the expression, but the place is basically dead. From the other side of the hallway, a familiar-looking man is approaching me. Next to him is a small girl. Hello, Mr. Yashiki! What up, Eita? You back? Pleased to have you back. Are you here to visit Daimon, Eita? Yeah, pretty much. She asked me to come with her. Yay! Suzu! Hello, Suzu. You're still absolutely adorable. Good afternoon. This girl is Suzu Morimiya. Though she's but a grade schooler, she's also one of the mark bearers. After our previous case, she came to idolize Eita and treat him as an older brother. Which, personally, I think that's great. Showing, a healthy friendship between, a young girl and, Eita. I think it's, a couple of people had some... I know that a couple of people were kind of weirded out, including myself. I was a little, leery of that in the first game. But Eita's got a heart of gold. He's a good guy, and, Suzu pushes him to, get a job and really improve his life. So, it's so good. He wants to make her proud of him, and he views himself as, an older brother to her, which I love. I think it's fantastic. I love their friendship. It actually kind of reminds me of my friends. They have a couple of kids, and like, they're like 7, 8 years old. Let me just tell you, I would die for those fucking kids. Like, oh my god, like they are adorable, and if anyone tried to hurt them, I would straight up murder them. They're such good kids, and like, I don't want anything bad to ever happen to them, and then like, that protective instinct, I think, is what Eita feels for Suzu. He feels like he has to protect her and everything, which is, fantastic. I love it. Eita, why are you taking Suzu here on a weekday afternoon? She's not skipping school, alright? Today's her school's anniversary.
I heard the situation from Eita. Mr. Daimon's still asleep because of a spirit's curse, isn't he?
Most likely.
No way!
Her eyes are filled with deep sorrow.
Oh, Suzu.
Don't you worry, Suzu. Mr. Yashiki and I will definitely save Mr. Daimon, alright? Eita proudly taps his chest while making that claim. I have no idea where that confidence comes from. Probably from the want to protect Suzu and have her not be sad! Despite my skepticism, the display brings a smile back to Suzu's face.
Eita, mister. Can I trust you too?
Oh, the guarantee in life is death, kid? Oh my god! Oh, Jesus! Of course you can trust us.
Thank you, mister.
Anyway, Mr. Yashiki, I'll continue to back you up on your investigation. Eita, about that. Oops, let's save that for later. I've got to get Suzu back home. I'll go to Kujo Mansion after that. Call me if you need anything.
See you later, mister.
Oh, that was so nice. Eita and Suzu leave after that. Crap, that was my chance to tell him. Following the Slipmouth Kashima case, I told Moe and Sho to stay out of the investigation. But Eita wasn't around, so I haven't told him yet. Aww. Something I was thinking about was that, we've seen a lot of the Mark Bearers, but, like, I wasn't expecting, like, to see all of them, but, like, the one I really expected to see by now was the detective. I don't know why, like, he's, like, not in the story for a while. He seems like, like he's on the cover of the game, but, like, he hasn't been in the story yet. Also, one thing that I do want to say is that, the other kid who was with Moe, I think his name is Tsubasa. Yeah, like, he hasn't been in the game yet. I was thinking that maybe they may not have Suzu or, Tsubasa in the game because they were the youngest Mark Bearers. They weren't in the DLC after all, they were just mentioned. So I thought, the DLC for the first game, I should clarify. So, yeah, I'm wondering if maybe he'll make an appearance now too. Maybe visiting Daimon. I don't know. I don't think I read that. I finish my visit with Daimon and leave the hospital. He's still comatose, showing no sign of leaving limbo and rejoining the ranks of the conscious. The doctors have yet to identify the root cause of his coma. If it's truly the departed's curse that is behind his condition, he won't pull out of this so long as the departed still exists. I drive my car to Konoehara Academy. A new notice hasn't been discovered yet, but Mr. Konoe asked me to teach a class this afternoon. I enter the classroom and take my place in front of the students. Then, I proceed with class like usual. When Konoe first asked me to teach as part of my investigation, I thought it would be an absolute disaster, but surprisingly, I'm doing just fine. On the other hand, the students seem to be doing markedly less fine. The number of fidgeting students that can't focus on class is too large to ignore. Considering some of them also asked me about my investigation, it's obvious what's on their minds. The departed isn't just a fringe rumor anymore. These students have gone from being amused to being terrified. The human heart is a fragile thing. Seeing those kids with their flagging spirits, I know I need to hurry up and close this case. In what feels like the blink of an eye, class is over. First time I taught, felt like time stood still. It's kind of troubling to realize I've now been at it long enough that I'm used to it. After school, I start my investigation solo. I think back to my conversation with Doryu and Michiho the other day. The departed might be someone close to me. In order to narrow it down, I make the rounds, asking teachers and students alike about the people involved in the incident. However, my efforts are fruitless. All I get is a lot of small talk and wasted effort. I attempt to take a different angle to figure out the departed's true identity and think it over. The departed is good at hiding. Let's say they're able to take the place of someone else. And when they do, they can perfectly duplicate that person's looks, memories, and personality. It'd be the perfect disguise. Nobody could see through that. With that level of deception, the only real chance to know their true identity would probably be once they've achieved their goal. Which will likely be when they exchange vows with their dear husband. And for me, that would either be death or a fate worse than that. So, I have to find the answer before then. I glance up and notice it's already dark out. It's time for the students to leave school. You say it's dark out, but it doesn't look very dark out. I'm getting nowhere by blindly hunting for clues. Better go to the infirmary and put together a real plan of action. Find a woman in a lab coat waiting inside the infirmary. For a moment, I think she's a school nurse, but then I see her face. Hello, Yashiki. Hello, Madoka. I never would have imagined you'd be a teacher here. I was really shocked when I heard the news from Daimon. Hiro. Why are you here? To help you out with the investigation? What else would I be doing here? Never would have imagined I'd hear the word help come out of Hiro's mouth. Yeah, she was kind of self-centered in the first game. Yeah, she was the lady who was, covered in snakes in the first game. Oh, joy. I can't show that picture because it would go against, YouTube's, policies. So, yeah, and, I remember her as being more of a, not exactly like a bad person, per se, but definitely more of a person that throws caution to the wind when they get real excited about something. And there's gotta be a reason. Ask about Hiro. She's Madoka Hiro. She wears a lab coat, but not because she's a doctor. Hiro's a mark bearer who works at a pharma company as a researcher. If I remember correctly, you don't handle paranormal phenomena all that well. Well, true. I mean, after all the suffering I was put through before, how can I be expected to like it? Yes. I mean, listen, if I was covered in snakes and naked, I would also, not exactly want to go back into a situation like that. So why are you here, then? Jeez, you're so annoying. I have my own reasons, alright? She's rather intelligent, but Hiro's also she has quite the cowardly streak. I wouldn't call her cowardly, I would say, standoffish. However, there are times when her curiosity gets the better of her and she ends up poking her nose into bizarre incidents. Call it a test of courage, I suppose. Ask why she's here.
Tell the truth, I'm here because Daimon asked. In the event that something were to happen to him, he asked I come help you in his stead. Hence I'm here, using up my paid leave.
I appreciate you taking your obligation to Daimon seriously, but this case is extremely dangerous. There have been a lot of casualties already.
Oh, come now. Don't patronize me. I'm fully aware of the dangers present.
Then why are you...
Because I want to save Daimon. Simple as that. They're my friends too, not just yours.
And that's something I really, really like. This is about where I got to before, like, you know, I realized I wasn't recording, before. Yeah, I love that, like, she, like, is getting this little bit of character development, because, like, you know, she is she seems like a mostly selfish person and everything, but it seems that, like, she does actually care about her friends, like, especially Daimon. And, you know, hey, her and Daimon seem to be on very good terms, so, you know, I ship it. Talk about the investigation.
Daimon appraised me of the situation. A spirit known as the Departed Issues notices targeting people, then has other spirits kill them, correct?
Yeah, and it's been pretty successful. We have a number of victims already.
That spirit seems to have some human tendencies, huh? They behave a bit like a serial killer.
Why are you excited about that? Madoka, why? The Departed is different from any other spirit I've encountered so far. They're cunning and they possess the ability to pass themselves off as a human and hide within the school.
I've also heard they're obsessed with you, no? You have a strong connection with spirits, Yashiki.
I guess so. Wonder if that's just another aspect of my lineage. Like the way I seem to be able to see paranormal phenomena that others can't.
Well then, shall we proceed with the investigation?
Wait a minute, Hero. I'm going to investigate alone. I don't want to get you involved in this.
Say what? You're just going to disregard my feelings? I don't get a say in the matter.
Hero?
Didn't you understand what I told you before? You aren't the only one who feels frustrated about what happened to Daimon.
Oh yeah, I definitely ship it. Oh damn.
So you better ditch that weird, I'm the only one who can carry this burden, I'll sacrifice myself mindset. It really gets on my nerves. But I'll just take matters into my own hands if you keep insisting I stay out of this.
Oh god, I love her.
Just give it up.
She will too! Oh god, I love it! A triumphant smile brightens her features. I don't think I'm gonna win a war of wits against her.
Moving on to your investigation. I've heard there's no new notice yet.
As of this moment, that is correct. I have a feeling one will arrive soon, though. Let's check the faculty room.
You have a sixth sense or something?
I guess you can call it that. I have a feeling the Departed wants me, their dear husband, to continue pursuing the case. If my hunch is right, that means they'll be more likely to issue a notice while I'm here at school. Yay! Sacred objects are in the corner. How many lost souls are in this chapter? 8. Okay. So I'll have 9 by the time we done. Goody. To the faculty room! I forgot to check on her stats. So she has low strength and low spiritual power, but she has high dexterity and very high intelligence. Whoo boy! When I get to the room, one of the teachers informs me that Mr. Konoe is away at the moment. Which unfortunately means I'm going to have to ask Sakamoto.
Goodness gracious, you again?
Sakamoto's cold tone of voice makes it apparent she finds this meeting just as unfortunate as I do.
What's your business here? I have work to do.
Has a new notice from the departed arrived?
Notice. Now that you mention it, I did get a report of something like that earlier. What about it?
What are you being so nonchalant for? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I believe I made my position quite clear. I find this investigation of yours to be, at best, a pointless waste of time.
People are dying, lady! Sakamoto shoots a withering glare in my direction, like she just swallowed a bug. She's usually pretty open about her dislike of me, but she's taking it to another level today.
I got a report from the dorm manager the other day. She informed me that you took Doryu and Kinokawa out and made them violate their curfew. Headmaster might have ordered me to let your absurd behavior slide, but this is unacceptable.
That's why she's being particularly hostile towards me today. I didn't make those girls break curfew, but I can see how it'd skew that way in Sakamoto's mind, and I doubt my explanation would change much.
Those notices are pranks. Mere coincidences that the students disappeared when the notices were issued.
Okay, as they say, first is happenstance, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern, lady! This would be the 4th!
The departed, ghosts, the supernatural, it's all a bunch of ludicrous nonsense. To think a man like you has sullied the good name of teachers just to investigate this rubbish.
Sakamoto's practically got steam coming out of her ears. Wonder what I can do to calm her down. I'll try to reason with her. You might not believe these things, but from what I've seen, I'm telling you, they're all true. And someone's going to disappear again if we ignore the departed and that notice.
Is that a sample of the scare tactics you use to frighten people into giving you work? I have to admit, I'm actually kind of impressed by your brazen, shameless fraud.
This is bad. Convincing Sakamoto is no simple task. Let's just get what I need and get out of here. Where's the new notice?
I don't have it with me. I told the student who picked it up to throw it away.
What?! You told them to do what now? Which student was it?
Kakuta from the disciplinary committee. He found it when patrolling the school.
What does he look like?
He's a strapping, well-built boy. He's in the karate club. Oh my, look at the time. I have to go now. I have a meeting.
Before I can even protest, Sakamoto already left the room. Other teachers are following suit.
Well, she's clearly not a fan of yours, Yashiki. Though you've pretty much earned that treatment for hitting on high school students.
That's not what happened. Stop making things weird. Looks like we're going to have to put some effort into finding that Kakuta boy.
I mean, we might stumble upon him simply by stopping to talk to each stout student we see on the way. But it'd be nice if we had a bit more information to go on. More information.
Doryu or Michiho might know him. Sakamoto's obviously going to be keeping a close eye on my contact with those two, but I can't let that interfere with my work. Goddamn lady. Doryu is organizing documents in the student council room.
Oh, Mr. Yashiki. Thank you again for your help.
Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Do you know Kakuta? Heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee?
I know him. He's in 2C. How about you try looking for him in his classroom?
Got it, thanks. Alright, let's go. 2C. Wow, she's a lot shorter than I thought. Also has a weird way, like, it's a very weird way of running. I know it's like a stereotypical thing, but yeah. School's getting strange these days. I know, right? It smells musty here. Is it because of the departed? I've heard there's an outbreak of mold somewhere in the school. Yikes, just imagining that makes my skin itchy. Anyway, let's go home. Yeah. Probably for the best, kids. Couple leave the area. Well, that's kind of cute. Oh, that's her. Oh, hey there. I caught a painted lady in the courtyard. Want to watch some butterflies together? Sorry, I'm in a hurry now. Do you know Kakuta? I heard he's a big guy from the disciplinary committee. Oh, I saw him on the 3rd floor just now. What business do you have with the karate guy? Is there a new notice targeting the karate kid or something? I don't know yet, but thanks for the info. Saw a big guy going back to the end of the hallway earlier. Okay. Damn! He is big. Big, well-built guy standing there. He's pretty strapping. Are you Kakuta? Yeah, the name's Shinichi Kakuta. Where's the departed's notice? I'm hoping you haven't thrown it away already. No, I still have it. Miss Sakamoto told me to trash it, but I feel like I should show it to you since you're investigating them. Thanks a lot. You should thank Doryu and Kinokawa. They've been asking everyone to pitch in and help you out. Pulls out the departed's notice and hands it to me. If that's it, then I'll be heading to my classroom. Feel free to come by 2C if you still need anything. I'll be at school for a while. Well, thanks, dude. I like that guy. He seems nice. I quickly scan the new notice. Has all the hallmarks of the previous notices. An accordion folded piece of paper with an eerie handprint on it. So this is what a notice looks like, huh? Really is giving off horror vibes. Hurry up and check it out. Come on! Dear Hooligan? Hooligan?! Kokkuri will kill you tonight. I'm watching and hiding in the school. Your beloved the departed. Hooligan. Next victim is Hooligan, and the spirit is Kokkuri. So by hooligan, they mean those boorish thug types, right? Yeah, so I think we should try and gather information that would lead us to the identity of those two things. Asking the remaining students would probably be more fruitful than asking the teachers. Faculty don't seem to cooperate. Yeah, and maybe the student council girl will tell you. I mean, she actually appears to be trying to help you. Also, I'd like to hear more from this Kakuta kid. Yeah. What's with you? Yeah? Come on. Give me more work. Give me more to work with than that. This is your operation here. Don't make me handle everything alone. Oh, okay. Must I want to point out that she's cut me off every time I tried to speak, I hold my tongue. Besides, Hero's plan of attack is basically what I would have suggested. Better just start asking around about Hooligan and Kokkuri. I'm worried that this guy is Hooligan. Oh wait, that's not him. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong room. Door leading to the emergency exit. Okay. Well, she probably knows about this. Did you find Kakuta? Yes, thank you. I'm happy I could help. So what do you want to talk about? Actually, we found a new notice. Whoa.
So another one's finally here, huh? Show me.
I show Michiho the departed's notice.
Huh. So the next spirit is Kokkuri? Well, Kokkuri usually refers to that old fortune-telling technique. But I'm sure you already know about that, right?
Did I already know about that? I did not!
Let me explain to you then. Kokkuri is a fortune-telling technique that uses a coin and a piece of paper. You summon a spirit named Kokkuri and ask them some questions.
Oh, it's like a Ouija board! Oh god!
It can be dangerous since you're dealing with a spirit after all. There are some people who get a big scare out of it. But the Kokkuri mentioned in the notice is a ghost, not the fortune-telling technique. So Kokkuri is both the name of the technique and the summoned spirit, and the rumor is referring to the spirit. Can you tell me more about it, Michiho? Sure, why not? That reminds me. Hime and I were called by Miss Sakamoto this afternoon. You know what she said? Don't get too close to Mr. Yashiki. He doesn't belong here.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I shouldn't have talked to you. She's probably gonna give you a lecture.
Don't worry about it. You're a lifesaver, and you're hunting down the departed like I am.
Kokkuri.
So what about the Kokkuri in the notice? I have a feeling it might refer to Mr. Kokkuri.
Mr. Kokkuri?
There's a rumor like that at Konoehara Academy.
Mr. Kokkuri! Oh, joy!
Have you ever gone to the corridor on the second floor? Of course not. That place is restricted. Do you know why? It's because of the Kokkuri Shrine. That place is cursed. I'm not lying, it's the truth. I've even heard stories about it.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Jeezums!
One rainy day, some delinquents were hanging out on the second floor's corridor. They're kind of notorious. They were getting in fights on a daily basis. There were even rumors that two of them were into drugs. Oh no, drugs! I guess they must have been bored. So they're messing around with the shrine as a dare, all laughing with their stupid faces. They were kicking the shrine and scribbling on it. All sorts of things.
That'll get them killed.
One of them even put a cigarette on it.
Oh, that's very bad.
Unless the Kokkuri spirit likes cigarettes, maybe? The wind and rain got stronger. The delinquents were about to head back inside. At that moment, they heard a voice mixed with the wind.
Jeezums!
They turned towards the old sign, the source of the voice, figuring someone must have been pulling a prank on them. Except there was no one else in the corridor. Obviously, they thought they were just imagining things. Those delinquents looked at each other and ran away from the corridor as fast as they could. That night, one of the delinquents, one who snuffed out his cigarette on the shrine, felt a pain in his ear. He felt a strange sensation when he touched his ear. It was dry and rough. It was weird. It's like there was something in his ear.
Oh god, no!
Terrified, he went to check himself in the mirror.
Mushrooms were growing from his ear!
Folded cap mushrooms that look like maitake. The mushrooms continued to spread. From his ear to his neck, his cheeks, and then his chin. The
The delinquent shrieked, and then he called an ambulance. He got himself checked at the hospital. They found no trace of the mushrooms. But his ear had a really bad infection. Skin was rotting away, so they had to cut his ear off. When a teacher heard this story, they said, it's the curse of the Kokkuri shrine. That voice must have been Mr. Kokkuri, and that was his work. The rumors say Mr. Kokkuri is the apparition of a priest who haunts the shrine. Fuck. And that was the rumor about Mr. Kokkuri. So please stay away from the shrine in the second floor's corridor. If you're cursed by the mushrooms, your lovely face will be ruined. Is Mr. Kokkuri the name of the shrine? Correct. It's called Mr. Kokkuri because the shrine has a mysterious voice. No one knows what Mr. Kokkuri looks like, as they've only heard his voice. Creepy, isn't it? What about Hooligan? Hooligan? Can't think of anyone. Maybe Izumi, I guess, but he's already dead. That's a point. I didn't read it. Don't pay any attention to what Miss Sakamoto said. Hime and I are your allies. Okay, well. By the way, Mr. Yashiki, never seen this person beside you. Is she a doctor like Daimon? I'm a researcher, not a doctor. Though I do also deal with the health of living beings as part of my job. Oh, I see. An idol and a female scientist, huh? You sure have some amazing and gorgeous assistants. By the way, which one do you prefer? They're both dependable in their own ways. I have stamina and Hiro has intelligence. That's not what I mean! Oh well, it was stupid of me to expect something. Huh. You two sure are close. This girl might be the departed, you know. Shush, Hiro. She's got a point, though! I don't know! Oh, I don't mind. As long as Mr. Yashiki trusts me. Sorry, it's a joke. I'm kind of on edge since we don't have any idea who the departed might be. I don't mind. In this kind of situation, it's natural to have some suspicion. I miss my normal school life. Hey, Yashiki. Shouldn't we be able to pretty much guess who Hooligan may be? Based on what Michiko told me about the Mr. Kokkuri rumors. Shinichi Kakuta. What makes you think that? He is pretty physically imitating, but he was actually helping us out. Don't you feel bad labeling it as some kind of punk? You have a point! Right now, the person that best fits is the delinquent student she mentioned. Though I have no idea who that student is. Rumor said the delinquent student was cursed in the shrine in the second floor corridor. Why don't we take a look there? Wait, are you serious? Aren't you being too cavalier here? We're going to be stepping into some deep shit if we approach that shrine. I'm not doing it for entertainment. It's for the investigation. You can stay here if you don't want to go. I never said I didn't want to go. I just wondered if there was a better way to do this. That's it. I'm not scared at all. Baka! Hello? Are we the only ones left in the school? No, but the student council members are still here. Damn, they sure like to stay late despite all the rumors. I don't really feel the departed since I know you're going to protect me. What are you talking about? I'm totally not saving you. I'm not good with ghosts and stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go home now. What? Me too? Wow, that backfired on them. That's 2A. I need 2C. To be or not to be? No, it is to see! Just, the way he stands there, just... Hello, Mr. Yashiki. Do you still need anything from me? Now let's chat.
I actually read that notice. Spirit named Kokkuri is gonna kill Hooligan tonight, right?
Well, Mr. Konoe told me not to discuss the incident with students out of consideration for their mental well-being. Can't give him a dismissive reply, though.
No need to hide it. The rumors have spread. Izumi the pianist and Horikoshi the model have been killed just as the notice said anyway. And the ones who killed them was a spirit named the Departed, right? They're hiding in the school right now?
If the rumors of the incident have already spread to this extent, I'm not doing any favors by keeping my mouth shut. Doubt those rumors have been purposefully spread by one target. These students believe in the Departed, and they're connecting the dots and spreading the rumors on their own.
The worker students must be tired of living in fear. Guess they're scared of the idea that the person next to them might be the Departed.
Are you not scared, Kakuta?
Me? Scared? Ha! No way! If a spirit dares show itself, I'll just go to work with these fists! Ha ha!
He's got spirit. Hooligan!
That's the person mentioned in the notice, right?
Do you have any idea who it might be?
If we're talking about hooligans at the school, I can only think of the delinquents. Those punks keep ignoring the school rules, and it really pisses me off!
Takuta's on the disciplinary committee, so it's not surprising that the behavior of some punks have got him riled up. Kokkuri.
Because I don't really understand spirits. How about asking Kinukawa from the student council? She seems to know a lot.
Okay.
More and more students are getting terrified by the Departed. That's not a good thing at all. If you ask me, though, I think I need to train my mind and body more.
I like this guy. This guy's cool. Okay. Before we go on, there is one more place I want to go to. I want to see if maybe Doryu might know who Hooligan is. Real quick. Did you find Kakuta? Yeah, along with the new notice. So there's another new notice. Mind showing me? I showed Doryu the Departed's notice. So they're threatening to kill someone again? And it's my job to prevent that from happening. If you've got any information that could help, please let me know. Sure. Actually, during lunch break, I went to the clock tower.
What? You shouldn't be taking risks like that!
Spirits don't show up during the day, so it's fine.
I don't know if that's necessarily true! We don't know if that's how that works!
I didn't go inside, though. The door wouldn't open. That's weird. Did someone lock it? It's unlikely. The key to the clock tower is missing. Nobody's able to enter the clock tower right now. But it was open that night. Was that the Departed's doing? I guess we should investigate the clock tower. Understood. I'll try searching for the key. Okay. Kokkuri. Sorry, I don't really know much about spirits. Yeah, Kinukawa. Hooligan. Hooligan, huh? Compared to model and pianist, that one's got a lot more room for interpretation. Finding the target might not be so easy. Okay. Okay, well, here we go. Door leading to the emergency exit. Wait, is this not it? Oh, is it maybe down at the end here? Okay, maybe that's it. I went to the wrong side. Connecting corridor. Alright, there's a crumpled paper in the gap between the doors. Warning, second floor corridor is off limits. Shrine where people supposedly heard Mr. Kokkuri's voice should be right ahead. Looks like the door's unlocked. Let's check the place out. Love how she puts her hands in her pockets when we... Oh my god! Hello? Delinquent girl? Oh no! Is this delinquent? A tanned, obstinately styled girl is absent-mindedly lingering near the shrine. Oh no! Give her a friendly greeting. Hello there. Dear God! Her reply is unintelligible, more of a groan. Just ignore her, Yashiki. Something's wrong with her. That's creepy.
Yoshi.
Old shrine is standing here. Gotta be the shrine from the rumors about Mr. Kokkuri. Let's take a closer look. Well, let's inspect the shrine. First thing that stands out is it's a rather small shrine. It's completely weathered after being exposed to the elements for a long time. Another noticeable feature is the number of talismans on it. The image of the talisman looks kind of like a centipede. There's a small gap in the shrine door. Too dark to tell what's inside, though. We need to open the door first if we want to see what's inside. Oh, why? I don't think opening it is a good idea! I reach toward the door to check what's inside. Oh, man. The female student next to me groans and slowly forces out some words. Don't do anything bad to the shrine. I'm gonna open the door anyway. Old man, you're... Growling, the female student launches an attack. Whoa! Suspense act! Act 1! With a terrifying look in her eyes, the female student raises something resembling a baton. I see something like mushrooms around her neck. Maybe she's possessed. Oh, the bag! We go here!
Yoshi.
We swing my bag, trying to strike back! Come on, come on, come on! Success! We're gonna attack us, we'll land a solid hit with our combined strength! How's that? Female student recoils. Grab her, Hero! Okay. Calm down! Hero captures the student's arms from behind. Hero, you probably... You're a pharmacist! You must have a sedative on you! That's how this works, right? Helping out, I immediately restrain her. Student lets out a yell, then goes quiet. Looks like this was the right choice! The right choice was to hit her in the face with my bag! I just thought it would be funny! I didn't think it would be the right choice! Yay! When in doubt, hit them first! Student faints and the mushrooms on her neck instantly vanish. So it really was a supernatural phenomenon. Assuming the rest of the rumor is accurate, that would mean the mushrooms were the shrine's curse. Keep an eye on her, Hero. I'll investigate the inside of the shrine. Sure thing! Walk to the shrine, put my hand on the door. There's a talisman on it. Beside the shrine, I find some bizarre stuff. It's a centipede! Petri dish used for experiments. Inside is a dead centipede. Some red substance appears to be growing from the centipede? Yeah, I mean, I thought those were legs at first, but yeah, no, they're on its back. What in the world is it? It's gross is what it is.
Oh, I see you found something interesting. Those red filaments are probably mushrooms. Difficult to tell without the caps.
Oh, yeah, it kind of reminds me of, like, cordyceps from, The Last of Us, you know? Without me realizing it, Hiro already peered over my shoulder.
Looks like those are mushroom hyphae growing on the dead centipede. I think they're Ophiocordyceps sinensis. Very interesting.
What's it doing here? Well, shrines usually aren't a place where you store lab equipment.
What are you going to do with the petri dish? I bet you're going to keep it.
I guess so. Impressed by Hiro, whose eyes are sparkling with curiosity, I collect the petri dish.
What are we going to do with her? Doesn't seem like she's going to regain consciousness anytime soon.
And we did hit her with my bag. And I have a lot of weird stuff in my bag. I have a straw doll, a talisman charm. Oh my god! I have a Ganesha statue! Oh no! Yeah, I can't just leave her here. Let's take her back to the infirmary. I hoist a female student onto my back and leave the corridor. From there, I walk straight to the infirmary. The smell of cigarette smoke assaults my nose the moment I enter. Is it him? He's back! Hello, Mashita. You're finally back. I've been waiting. Inside, I see a sharp-eyed man tossing his cigarette into a portable ashtray.
Mashita! Ugh, the smell of cigarettes. Hey, no smoking inside the school. There are kids here. You're a terrible influence, you know. Where's your common sense, Mashita?
Oh, is that how it is? Back in my days, teachers would openly smoke in the faculty room.
Well, times have changed. You need to be more considerate.
What a pain. Anyway, who's the kid on your back? Let me lay her down first, then we can talk. I put the unconscious girl on the bed. She's totally out of it. I guess I have to leave her here for the moment. Alright, can you give me the details now? Don't exactly expect to reunite with your old friend and find him carrying an unconscious girl on their back.
Fine. I've got some questions asked, too.
Ask about Mashita. I still remember from my first game, from the very first game, we're leaving Mashita behind. Fuck Mashita. And then he grew on me so much. He's such a good character. Satoru Mashita, a mark bearer and former detective who now is working as a private investigator. Not really all that knowledgeable about spirits and paranormal phenomena. But after the events of our shared past, he often joins me when I'm on spirit-related cases. Never would have expected to come to a place like this, even on an investigation. You mean a school that's still in session? Yeah. A place full of brats sounds like nothing but trouble to me. Hell, I just got scolded for having a frickin' cigarette. Sneaking into an abandoned school is way easier. Yeah, that's where we found him in the first game. Let me just make one thing clear, Mashita. I'm begging you, please try not to attract any unwanted attention. For the love of God, all the teachers hate me enough as it is. No guarantees on that one, pal. I'm just gonna do things my own way, and if anyone's got a problem with that, they'll just have to deal with it. Corner of his mouth twitches into a mischievous grin. Ah, Mashita! Mashita is a man who will do anything for his investigation. Mr. Konoe and Sakamoto will not appreciate his presence or methods. But his eccentric methods have a way of dragging the truth out of situations where a more civilized approach would fail. Yeah. Plus, he saved us during the DLC when we fell out the window, which was really cool. Ask why he's here. Have you finished your job, Mishita? Yeah. Can't tell you much about it, though, since I'm under NDA. And just when I thought I'd be able to relax for a bit, that hag Yasuoka asked me to help you out. She's a real slave driver. This man is different from the other mark bearers. Because of his job, he's a seasoned veteran when it comes to cases involving dangerous and bizarre spirits. If he's offering to help, I'll jump on it. This help makes it much more likely that Hiro and the departed targets will survive. Sorry for causing you trouble. Save your thanks for the old bag. I'm just here to work. Ask what he thinks about the case. Natsuoka gave me a summary of the case. A spirit masquerading as a student, huh? Wondering how their grades are. He's cracking jokes, but his eyes show no trace of a smile. Under the surface, he must be just as tense as we are. You want to know what I think? You're basically being jerked around by the departed's notices. All those spirits from the notices, you're still no closer to figuring out who the departed is. Maybe you're right. But if I just ignore the notices, someone's going to die. And what's your plan? You're just gonna keep dancing to their tune until they get bored and quit? Don't get sidetracked and forget your original goal, Yashiki. The only way you can solve this case is to find the departed hiding in this school. What you should do is start looking at everyone around you as a potential suspect. That's fair. By the way, Yashiki, Mashita jerks his head over in the direction of the girl on the bed. Tell me about her already. How long are you gonna make me wait? I share everything I've learned about Mr. Kokkuri and Hooligan and the events at the shrine. So this kid attacked you? School violence is kind of a lost art these days. What a special moment in your teaching career, eh, Mr. Yashiki? Cut it out with that. Hearing you say that makes my skin crawl. No matter how you choose to look at it, this kid isn't normal. She called us hooligans had mushrooms growing along her neck. Right, considering that, maybe she was possessed by Kokkuri. I recall the time Michiho was possessed by Slipmouth Kashima. She was fully under the control of the spirit led by their desires. This student might be the same as her. Who is this kid, anyway? She doesn't have her student handbook. No matter how much we shake her, she's not showing any signs of waking up. Wake up! Why would you assume that would work? Waiting for her to wake up is such a waste of time. Let's just ask someone else about her. She'll be able to find someone who knows who she is pretty quickly. She's obviously trying to stand out. Let's ask about the petri dish, too, while we're at it. Who knows, maybe we can learn who placed this inside the shrine. We're just going to show that thing to the students? They're going to start talking about me. Too late to worry about your reputation. You already tricked 2 female students into breaking their curfew. I don't care if we get all chummy with the brats for the investigation, but better not do anything weird that ends up blowing back onto me, Yashiki. Give me a break, you two. Really hope this puts a stop to the topic. I'll have whoever I don't bring with me keeping an eye on the unconscious girl while I resume the investigation. Let's see if anyone in the school can tell me about this girl or the petri dish. Satoru Mashida has joined the investigation. Okay. Well, Grizzled unorthodox ex-detective.
やってみる。
I'll think about that for next time, but I think, for now, we'll just call it here. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. Hoo boy, next time, we're gonna need to investigate more about this delinquent girl. I'm willing to bet she's probably, like, hooligan from the notice, so there is that. And, yeah, hopefully we'll find out more about what's going on with this. So, thanks again, everybody, and, as always, if you enjoyed this as much as I did, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe it if you're not already. Ring the bell for all them notifications is. And until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers. Hey there! If you enjoyed this video, why don't you consider subscribing to my Patreon so I can keep making awesome videos like the one you just saw. The link will be in the description below, and as always, have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful day.